What is going to distinguish your vehicle when you unveil it, I believe in September, from what is already out there from the likes, of course, of your former employer, Tesla?
Hey everyone, welcome back to Investing Guide. 2 years ago, Tesla chief executive Elon Musk proudly claimed that there was still no battery car that could compete with the Model S. However, in 2012, a company called Lucid was launched, which announced plans this month to go public through a reverse merger. It's expected to pose real competition to electric vehicle pioneer Tesla. Thus far, Lucid is following Tesla's playbook when it comes to manufacturing, sales, and service. The company is charting a different path where electric vehicle charging and advertising are concerned. The company, backed by the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, wants to emulate not only Tesla's battery-stretching performance in its cars, but also the stock market acceleration that has seen it catapulted to become one of the world's most valuable companies. A competitor for Tesla. It was definitely due to happen anytime. What we did not know was when it would happen. Porsche, Audi, General Motors, and other established automakers were trying to take on Tesla with splashy new electric vehicles. But the first real competition from an upstart may come from Lucid Motors, a company run by a former chief engineer on the Tesla Model S. When Tesla presented the Model S back in 2012, Peter Rawlinson was there. He knows it was ahead of the competition, and the company's current market cap proves that. Now at the helm of Lucid, implying his company is where Tesla used to be 10 years ago, ahead of the curve in the tech race. In other words, ahead of Tesla as well. Rawlinson said that when he was answering a question from Jim Cramer, the TV presenter had just made a reservation for the Lucid Air Dream Edition, which costs $161,500. And when asked why anyone would pay more for a Lucid Air than they could pay for a similar Tesla Model S, the Lucid CEO, Peter Rawlinson, is following his former boss Elon Musk's playbook when it comes to production. Some technology, dealerships, and service. But it's charting a different path on electric vehicle charging situations, automated driving systems, and advertising. When it relates to technology, people could argue that the highest range indicates the best car. Rawlinson disputes that, according to the Lucid CEO, the best way to measure technology refinement would be energy efficiency, and the Air can make more than 4.5 miles per kilowatt hour. The Tesla Model S would achieve 4 miles per kilowatt hour. Efficiency. With their efficient energy usage, Lucid looked to take on Tesla's dominance of the overall range category. With an EPA estimated range of 517 miles, the Air was all set to break the Model S's dominance on the category, which has started over 8 years ago on its debut. However, Tesla recently released a new version of their Model S that's going to include a variant capable of up to 520 miles on a single charge. However, the race isn't over yet, as Lucid believes they will be able to take up the range of their production vehicle to 553.5 miles. That would mean efficiency of 4.9 miles per kilowatt hour at a 19.5% increase of efficiency over Tesla. With many hailing Tesla as being 3 or 4 years ahead of their competition in regards to efficiency, this passing of the torch represents a clear shakeup in the industry. Coming at Tesla for some of its proudest achievements is a clear statement of intent from Lucid and demonstrates their capability and capacity to succeed. Filing for a $24 billion listing through a special purpose acquisition company and the largest SPAC deal to date. But the announcement of the stock market listing came with news of a delay to the launch of the Air, originally planned for spring. It highlighted for anyone perhaps unfamiliar with Tesla's own meandering journey to profitability, how timelines can slip in the electric car business. With a clear focus on maximizing efficiency, Lucid Motors has developed the most efficient production EV and will use the platform of vehicles to come. Beginning first with the company's leadership, Lucid Motors is in good hands. CEO and CTO Peter Rawlinson, former vice president and engineering at Tesla, TSLA, and chief engineer of the Model S, has a demonstrated track record of success and is bringing his experience and expertise to Lucid. Peter Hochschaldinger, Vice President of Manufacturing, held the same title at Tesla after spending 24 years at Audi, OTCPK, AUDVF, where he eventually became the Senior Director of Production for the company's A4, A5, and Q5. At the heart of these efficiency gains is the company's powertrain technology. Lucid uses permanent magnet synchronous motors in their vehicles, just as Tesla does, but has claimed massive improvements to the cooling capabilities and internal wiring. Lucid calls the technology an axial jet cooling manifold. This development allows Lucid to create almost direct contact between their cooling mechanism and the electromagnetic wiring. Traditionally, the walls between the cooling channels and the electromagnetic wiring must be quite thick to regain and retain rigidity. When the wires heat up, they are more resistant to the flow of electrons, and therefore more power is required to achieve the desired rotational velocity. Hence, a more efficient cooling system will reduce this adverse effect quite dramatically. Clogging torque, another common issue with permanent magnet synchronous motors, is the action of incredible rolling resistance when there is no current going through the motor. Lucid has claimed to reduce this by up to 2/3, again allowing for greater efficiency in the motor. For a startup, financial management is also rather important. That's why the company's CFO, Michael Smuts, comes with 25 years of experience at Ford that saw him as CFO of Ford's Southeast Asia business. Overall, the company's leadership appears to be quite solid and capable of turning a winning business. It's also impossible to ignore the number of previous Tesla executives that have joined Lucid, which is perceived to be a good sign for the company loaded up on promise. Within its vehicles, Lucid is looking to improve the driving experience with its own advanced driver assist system, Lucid Dream Drive. This feature is perhaps the most ambitious of Lucid's goals for their future, but also one with the greatest potential. Lucid's sensor suite will include LiDAR, which the company touts as the first of its kind. Immediately upon the start of production, the system will have 19 different features, with 8 more planned for a release shortly thereafter via a software update. Experts say it may be too late for Lucid to launch the affordable model, as legacy makers like Volkswagen, Hyundai Motor, and Ford are already introducing affordable models to challenge Tesla. Unlike some newer electric vehicle companies, Lucid plans to manufacture all of its vehicles in-house, just like what Tesla does today. Lucid is building a brand new greenfield car plant in Arizona, which costs billions of dollars. When Tesla began its own vehicle assembly, it took over the MU-MMI factory that was once home to General Motors and Toyota Motor in California. The simple fact is that manufacturing, ensuring the quality of our product is right, is too precious, too critical, an activity to entrust to a third party. He told investors, "We have to control our own destiny." EV charging. Lucid has no plans to build and operate its own charging network like Tesla has done with its superchargers, according to Rawlinson. Do we want to have the capital burden of a fast charging network? No, we can go asset light in that. That's where we can save money, he said. Instead of building its own vehicle charging infrastructure, one of the most exciting components of Lucid's business is the lower level of risk when compared to other EV startups. Financing and then completing a production facility without any product is one of the hardest steps to achieve as a startup. So moving past this crucial step serves as a strong risk minimization step. However, without a single vehicle sold yet, Lucid's still got a lot to prove. Lucid has partnered with Volkswagen-owned Electrify America, which expects to have 800 total charging station sites with about 3,500 chargers by the end of this year. Tesla currently operates more than 20,000 superchargers globally, according to its website. Lucid, like Tesla, says it will offer customers home charging devices. Partners. Lucid was founded as long ago as 2007 as a battery technology company called Etivia when a group of Musk's employees defected. In the belief that Tesla's plan to build an actual car rather than supplying batteries and drivetrains was the wrong approach. Lucid struck a deal with LG Chem to supply battery cells, the most costly part of any electric vehicle. For its standard battery packs for its Lucid Air sedan, the company said it will announce suppliers for the future. Instead of making its EV attractive due to its performance, which the Air also delivers, Lucid chose the luxury car niche. It is another way of tackling the same master plan that Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning conceived for Tesla: begin small with juicy profit margins and make money to achieve high production volumes. Rawlinson seems to be confident it will work out as planned. Tesla already has deals with Panasonic, Samsung, LG, and Cattle for cell supply for both its battery packs and energy storage products, including the Powerwall. Lucid has said it plans to manufacture energy storage products, both home batteries and utility-scale devices. But Lucid won't have the distraction and capital burdens of running a solar business like Tesla has done since acquiring SolarCity in the fall of 2016. Tesla's history with battery supply partners could prove an advantage for Tesla's near term. While you're still here, go ahead and click on one of these videos on your screen. See you there.